Secure the bombs.
Hey guys, what is up? Rock and Roll is here, bringing you the first video that's actually gaming on this channel. Now, in this video, we're going to be playing some Rainbow Six Siege. In this video, we're going to be protecting two bombs, Bomb A, Bomb B, pretty self-explanatory. Now, I'm sorry about the quality of this video, because the quality is probably not going to be that good, but I just wanted to get a video out there so you guys could see it, and maybe even buy Rainbow Six Siege yourselves. Now, right now we're just all about fortifying. We have the next 14 seconds to finish fortifying the room, which is why we're putting up walls, putting up barricades, basically trying to make it so when they do come, we're not going to get our butts handed to us. So, now that the preparation period's over, the actual game starts. So, what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to take up a defensive position on A, because A is the most vulnerable right now, because you have a staircase leading right down into it. So our team's probably going to focus on defending A more of, because of how exposed A is. But B is also in a really awkward position because B's right above us. So it's one of those games where your bombs are in really bad positions. So right now we're going to take the slow part of this game where we just sit here, wait, see what we can get. And already our team's already come off strong and we got the first kill. So Rainbow Six Siege is a 5v5 strategy shooter game. Now, why I call it strategy is because it's not some Call of Duty game where you run around, shoot people, and respawn. It's a game where you have to be slow, methodical, and think of every move that you make. So, right now, we're trying to defend these bombs, and the problem is, we would go outside, but we can't because we're going to get spotted immediately. So we have to stay inside, and that restricts our movement greatly. So right now we're going to try see what we can get. Now this house is a 2-story house. It's pretty good. It's hard to defend though. Attacking is pretty easy because there's very few spots that you can really fortify and get down. But as you guys can see, it's 5v3 right now, and we're going to try and see if we can do some roaming, see if we can come off with any kills right now. Now the game's starting to tip in the balance. We're losing that beginner's luck edge that we had. So, 4v3. Not the best chances, but... Oh, 4v2. Better chances. Now that was a misplay on me. I walked into a stun grenade. So, I probably shouldn't have been there, but... I was trying to roam, see what I could find. And that was also a lucky shot. But now we basically just get to look around on the security cameras, see if we can find any of them. Now the whole point of this support mode, as shown in the top left, is basically to help out your team.
One friendly operator remaining.
And as you can see, even though we had the 5v3 advantage, the game's turned and now it's 2v1. So the game is turning quick. So we're pretty much holding on to a prayer of our last teammate. But like I said, it's easier to breach this house than it is to defend it, because defending is, if you look at this room where he's peeking right now, there's 4 windows. And it's really hard to defend a sequence of 4 windows. So now he has to sit outside, but it's not really good tactically wise, but it's the best that he can possibly do in a 2v1 situation. Now, also this game can get pretty slow at some point, so sorry about that. And I'll also take the time right now to apologize, because this video is probably going to come out pretty choppy. Now, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a new system installed. And that was a pretty good kill right there. And let's see if he can come up with anything. He has to kill one more teammate and get a defuse, so that's pretty hard to expect out of someone. Because the guy already has the edge on him, knowing where he is, and he can just camp the drop. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, the guy was camping the drop, but he did miss. So we do have a slight chance here, but it's still pretty slim. If he can get this disabled, then we have a real shot, but like I said, it's hard to do. So now they have the 1 round up on us, so it's our turn to be attacking this house, and attacking has probably got to be the best part of this game, because attacking, just the dynamics in this game are amazing. You can attack from basically anywhere. So in this game, on this game we're going to play Thermite, The whole advantage of this guy is he can break through anything. Walls, barriers. Like, earlier when we were playing Doc, who was the defender we were just playing, we were putting up reinforced walls. This guy right here can burn through them like they're nothing. So that's why I like playing Thermite, and he's also got a pretty good weapon. And I also customized his weapon, so... So in the beginning of this, we're going to get a preparation phase. In this preparation phase, we're going to try and see if we can find the bombs. Now, as you can see, this house is 3 stories, but the 3rd story isn't really important. It's not that strong. It's really easy to break in. It's the 2 stories that give your team a chance. Now, we're here on the lowest story, and we can see there's no one here. It's time to head upstairs. They're either going to be on the 2nd story, maybe even the 3rd story if we're lucky. For me personally, I always like the opponents to be on higher stories, because higher stories allow for you to rappel up on buildings, and we are going to be rappelling up on buildings because, as you can see, they're on the topmost stories, so we get to rappel up on the buildings today. Now, we haven't found out any of the 2 bombs, so we're probably going to send in our drone again to see what we can find. But right now, I'm going to try and breach to the 1st floor, because I want to try to get into the house first of all. And actually, I'll take the basement instead, because we want to try to get in the house, because it's better for us to be on level ground. Because if you go through a window, you have to actually jump into the building. And in that small period of time, you are really susceptible to an attack. So, okay. Well, that was a misplay by me. Almost got him, but the recoil on the guns also isn't to my liking, because what sucks in this game is we just went up against a shotgun, and the shotgun's pretty overpowered in this game, but it can easily be broken. So, sorry I'm not doing that well this game, but on the bright side, we know where the bombs are, and Fuse, the guy that just put in things, he has an ability called cluster charges, which you just saw him put into the walls, where he's basically throwing in bombs. Just small, minimized bombs that get kills. So that's how he just got the kill assist. Now, what the team's probably going to try doing is they're going to try to get to the bomb B, because bomb B is really easy to attack compared to bomb A, because bomb A is really reinforced. You can see the armor, or you can see the reinforced walls sticking out, so if you see reinforced walls, you try your best to stay away from them. So, yeah. Looks like we have one teammate who's beasting it out. Now that was pretty unfortunate. One of them downed and got the other person stuck, so that was easy pickings. But hey, a win's a win. Sometimes wins are ugly, but you gotta take it. Now, this is Doc right here. This is the hero, or this is the operator we were playing earlier. He has an MP5 as his primary weapon, and these white boxes are the actual, like, what the gun's customized. And here's the secondary weapon, and the gadget is a deployable shield, which I'll show you guys during the preparation phase. So, if you guys remember, since we're defending, we get that small period of time to try to reinforce the building, try to make it as strong as possible. Now, right now we're going to hope for a pretty good spot, because our other spot was pretty bad. You never really want to get a spot that's above you and below you, because it's really hard to go between stairs. But hopefully we're able to pull away with this round, because if we do pull away with this round, that gives us a substantial lead. So as you can see, we got the same exact spawn as theirs. You have A bomb over here, and you're also going to have B bomb in this room. Now, the bedroom is the best spot in my opinion, because it is so easy to reinforce, because all you have to do is reinforce these 2 walls, place the deployable shield, which I'm going to place right now, right here, and you can already counterattack from there, there, and there. So if you're ever in a pinch, this is a pretty good spot to be in. But you also have to be worried, because an attack can always happen through the main door. So you always have to try to make sure that you're watching that main door, because if you're not, then someone will come up behind you. Now the problem with House 2 as an attacker is when you can't really enter through this area right here, because it's so exposed. So most people are going to try and enter through here, or through these windows, which we see. So if you see these kind of windows, these aren't breachable. You're never going to get through them. They're full metal, but these kind of windows, you're going to get through. Those are just barricaded windows, not that good. And you can just simply barricade by holding F. Now, we're probably going to hold the bedroom because there's already a hole in the bedroom. So we are going to try and hold. And now they got 2 spots open to the bedroom. So we're going to try and keep ourselves exposed to as little as possible. And while this is happening, our team's already got the score to be 5v3. So we're probably just going to roam. See what we can come up with. Now we know that someone's here because there was a grenade that just got thrown. We know that someone's out here, but we don't really... It's kind of hard to see, but a win's a win, even though we did absolutely nothing. But as you can see, these guys are just roaming around, and they're getting kills, so it's working. Now, if we can clinch this round here, it's over, we've won. If we don't, we're going into overtime. So this time we're going to play probably my favorite operator of them all is Blitz. Because he has a really nice riot shield, and these spots on his riot shield, when you use his special ability, they create a bunch of lights which distract. It's basically a flashbang, but without the effects going back onto you. And the secondary weapon, it's a pretty good pistol, P12. You have a laser dot sight. It's not bad. But he's got to be my favorite because of his ability.
We need to locate.
Now we're back in the preparation phase. Time to go see what we can find. Now, it's kind of hard to find these bombs because the bombs could either be in the basement, the first floor, or the second floor. Now, this is probably when it's best. Oh, and also, your drones have insane jump capability, if you can ever stick the jump. Yeah, they can jump extremely high. It allows you to get in spots you typically wouldn't. So, if you ever play this game, just know that. It's a really good way to get around. But the good part is they're not on this floor. This floor is probably one of the hardest floors to get onto because you're just easily attacked from anywhere. Now, okay. So what just happened to our drone was JAMA. It's the special ability of an operator named Mute, whose entire purpose is to stop drones from seeing where they are. Now, from here, the best place to approach wouldn't be from that window. We're going to go up there on the 3rd floor. But before we go anywhere, we're going to drop a breach charge here. Now, the strategy behind dropping a breach charge on the 1st floor for absolutely no reason is because when you blow this, the team's going to suspect that you're breaking in through the bottom, when in reality, you're going to break in through the top floor. This is good strategy because it allows less conflict and people to expect where you are. So here's one of the tankiest guys named Rock. And usually, yeah, we got a kill assist on him. Rock's one of the tankiest and strongest guys. So as Blitz, you're not really expected to get a lot of kills because as Blitz, you're basically the riot shield. And you typically have someone behind you who's getting the kills for you. Now when you have someone who runs in front of you like that, that makes a very easy kill. But situations like that, when you have to reload your pistol, you're a really easy target, as shown below. I unloaded an entire clip, got a kill, but it wasn't worth it in the end. But we got the round 1, that's the game 1, we get the extra bonus, and I want to thank everyone for watching this video. I'm sorry if it's really bad quality, but I just want to get this video out there. Now, hopefully I can fix my computer and I'll get better videos out there, and if you want to see more, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day.